Holy crap! And we're back. It might be a little bit extreme, a little extreme red. That's okay. Doesn't matter. You're not here to see my face, anyways. The armchair videographer is back with a second video. Wow. There will be more content on this channel. Stay tuned. So today, oh crap, I've got a pretty cool thing. I'm going to be doing less armchair and more actual. What I have in my hands here is the OM Systems OM1. So my girlfriend just bought this. She's going on a pretty cool trip coming up, and it was like, well, might as well get a real photo camera now. So she's upgrading from an EM5 Mark II, and this is going to be her first real kind of pro grade camera. So the OM1. So I'm just gonna do a quick open box type video, but I'm just gonna do a quick unboxing video, and then I'll do a little bit of a review of the camera itself. We'll do a deeper dive later on, but for now, let's see what we got in here. Would you believe she's actually letting me open this before her? She hasn't even had it out of the box yet. Special. Okay, so I'll try to show as much as I can in this overhead shot here. This video is brought to you by Sony autofocus, so if it screws up, it's on Sony. So of course we got the good old manuals and warranty card and all that good stuff. They give you a USB-C cable. Oh, proper cables. OM Systems has stepped up their game. Looks like about a 200-page manual or so. Did some homework on this already. Got a good idea of what we're getting into. And what do we have here? Center that over there, perhaps. Alright. So in this box, I'm assuming we've got battery and all that fun stuff. Oh, no. Skip the battery. This is actually a really cool little thing. This is the FML3, I believe it's called. Olympus's beautiful little flash. LM3. So literally that's the whole thing. The full flash. It's wicked. A lot of people use this to trigger other devices, other flashes, and for that purpose it's awesome. And for what it can do for such a small size, it's deadly. And of course it's powered by the camera, so no external AA batteries or crap like that required. Okay. And then we get a little, I don't know, carrying bag for something or other. Maybe a lens or something. And then we've got an actual Olympus strap. I'm assuming it doesn't say Olympus. I'm assuming it says OM System. But anyways. And then we've got... Oh, wow. Actually, that's really cool. So that is a holder for, it looks to be USB and micro HDMI. So if you want to use this in a more pro environment, yeah, it'll actually hold them in place so they're not going to fall out and break your HDMI, micro HDMI port. Battery, of course, which is the BLX1, which is 2280 milliamp hour. It's supposed to get over 500 shots as a photo camera, and something like an hour and a half ish for video. Not even 100% sure what that is. Some little bracket thing. I don't know. It says OM System on it, so they meant to have it in there. And then a proper power supply. It's going to give 3 amps at 9 volt. So pretty heavy duty power output. Should charge the battery quick. And, oh man. Alright. Here is the camera itself. These are actually really slick. We had a chance to play around with an EM1 Mark III at a store down in Toronto, and I was very surprised how small that thing is. It seems like a full-size camera. Like it's got the ability to grab the grip properly and, you know, have a nice solid hold on the camera. But at the same time, look how skinny this thing is. It's tiny. It's like two fingers or something like that. And that's it. So very, very, very small camera. Very easy to tote around. What we've got on this side should be a remote. Yep. Remote port for triggering external flashes and stuff like that. Dual memory card slots. If memory serves, it's UHS 2 for the first one and UHS 1 for the second one. Still don't know why they do that, but that's just what they do. We got a microphone port, we got a headphone port. This is where that other accessory is going to attach. Yep, there we go. Awesome. So if you take a careful look, I realize that camera's not super close, but if we take a closer look, hopefully it focuses, you'll actually see there's a little hole up here, and that's actually to screw this part in. Take this out of here. To screw this part in, and it would give you a holder for the... Oh, nice. Yeah. There it is. A holder to support the HDMI and USB-C cables so that you don't accidentally yank them out or break them. So that'll give a lot of strain relief for having cables connected. So if you're using it in the studio environment like this, that's actually a really cool feature. The screw connector for the 1/4 20 tripod mount is not at the front like some of the previous cameras, so this will make it so it's a lot stronger. As you can see, it does have the contacts down here, so you can also attach a good old battery grip if you want to go all yeah, they make it so it stays in there pretty good. So if you want to go all like vertical video or vertical photo style, gives you that option. And then we've also got just a standard battery door. You can see it's a pretty big battery, so it does give decent battery life. And then we got the good old flippy screen. So it's a 3-inch screen if memory serves. I'll try to put some details up on the screen there somewhere. But you know, fully articulating, and it allows you to do all kinds of different angles, including, of course, like so. And yeah, looks pretty slick. Nice array of buttons. This is Olympus's or OM Systems Pro Grade camera. The only thing that's a little weird to some people is where the on-off switch is. But you can see it's got 4 custom modes, all the PASM standard stuff. B is going to be a bulb specific mode, so for really long exposure shots. And then we got auto exposure lock with a switch here, a couple of different settings. You can program these for whatever you need. A couple of buttons on the front here, lens release over there, a dedicated video record button, which I kind of think that's a first for the Olympus stuff. Could be wrong. Got your control dial here, full on joystick. Yeah, familiar layout, but it's nice. And this has the new 5.76 million dot EVF as well, which is really cool. So I'm just gonna power it up here, make sure we've got some power, and then I'll let you get back to your day. But I just wanted to share this with you guys. So if you're curious about this new OM Systems camera, well, You saw it here. Okay. Moment of truth. Does the battery have power? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, disappointing. Ah, well. I can still plug it in and get it to turn on, but I'm actually surprised. That's not very common. Usually it will power up. Well, now let's make sure it's going to power up. Okay. I do also have a power bank over here, so I can power this sucker up. 1 second. Oh, I did have. Okay. USB-C into USB-C. Don't mind me, I'm just struggling because I'm not very capable. Okay, so what do we got now? Okay, so we can see there was an orange light, battery empty. Okay, well, it's telling us what's going on at least. So interesting. It's not common that you see a dead battery when you first get a product. Well, let's see if it actually turns on. You can see the orange light comes back on. And maybe there's a chance it'll power up. See what happens. Ah, still battery empty. Alright, well, that's about all the fun we can have for today, I suppose. But there it is, the OM1, and all the accessories it comes with and so on. I'm actually really impressed with this guy right here, this little HDMI USB-C adapter. I suppose I could have used it when plugging in the USB-C cable, but that's okay. And yeah, that's going to make a lot less broken HDMI, micro HDMI cables, so that's very cool. And I do really like this flash. Excited that this is in here. I mean, it's the smallest flash that I've ever seen, and it's actually surprisingly bright. So, very cool. Well, I guess that's what you get for about 2,500 bucks Canadian, since our dollar's worth very little. But very excited to see what this camera can do. It can do 4K 60 and apparently 120 frames per second with the right memory card in there. So as far as for actual photo, and then for video, well, it can do, I believe it can do 1080 240 if memory serves. So anyways, we'll dig into it further, but until next time, we'll see you around. Cheers.